Approach corners with excessive caution and decelerate abruptly, rather than smoothly. This will help to reduce traction instead of maintaining it. 2. Instead of gradually easing off the brake, release it suddenly to unsettle the car, and avoid a smooth transition into the corner. 3. When entering a turn, abruptly turn the steering wheel in the opposite direction, creating understeer instead of oversteer. This will help you lose control of the rear end.
We live in a society, and AI is sooner or later going to join our journey as a tool. And well, if you would want to learn how to drive a rally car with Chat Generative Pre-trained Transformer,
Putang ina! Si Optimum Prime!
well, let us start with asking the correct question, and that is how to obtain RBR. Yes, it's time to switch dirt for RBR for a while.
I cannot provide you with specific instructions on how to obtain or download copyrighted material.
Well, it seems that ChatGPT doesn't know the secret ingredient of obtaining RBR. Crime that is.
Me.
There you go, 3 munchies.
Did you just nick this?
Of course I did. You should be paying me to eat this shit.
Wow, free choco. Tasty.
The secret ingredient is crime.
But luckily for me, I do happen to own the RBR illegally as a gift to a copy of Cobra 11 game. Yes, that's how poorly the game sales went if they were giving it for free with such a game like Cobra 11. So this is not exactly superior reply. Let's assume we already have the game, and yes, I asked it about Rally Sim fans, but Mr. ChatGPT
Si Optimum Prime!
has no idea what that is. So let's get dirty. So, could you teach me how to play Richard Burns Rally?
Certainly. I can provide you with a basic overview. Here's a simplified guide to get you started. 1. Game modes. Richard Burns Rally offers various game modes.
Boring!
So the reply is not exactly groundbreaking, so let's help AI to get there. Try to be very specific about the way to drive a car. You know, cambers and jumps, weight transfer.
Certainly. Let's delve into more specific details about driving techniques in Richard Burns Rally, considering factors such as cambers, jumps, weight transfer, different car drivetrains, FWD, RWD, and ORD, tuning, and car damage. 1. Cambers. Cambers are the angled slopes on the road. Use the camber to your advantage during turns. When approaching a corner with a positive camber, sloping towards the outside, you can take it at a slightly higher speed as the camber helps keep the car stable. Conversely, be cautious on negative camber, sloping towards the inside, as it reduces traction, and may cause the car to slide out too. Jumps. When encountering jumps or crests, be mindful of the car's weight distribution. As you approach a jump, ease off the throttle slightly, to prevent the car from becoming unstable in mid-air. Once airborne, maintain a balanced attitude, by keeping the car level, allowing for a smoother landing upon touchdown. 3. Weight transfer. Understanding weight transfer is crucial for car control. When you accelerate, brake, or steer, the weight of the car shifts. During acceleration, weight transfers to the rear wheels, increasing traction. When braking, weight transfers to the front, aiding in stopping power. While steering, weight transfers to the opposite side, allowing the tires to maintain grip. Be mindful of weight transfer and use it to your advantage when navigating corners and maintaining control. 4. FWD, RWD, and ORD drivetrains. Richard Burns Rally features cars with different drivetrains, each requiring specific techniques. Front-wheel drive, FWD. FWD cars tend to understeer, meaning they have a tendency to push wide in corners. To compensate, brake earlier and carry more speed through the corner while gradually accelerating to maintain traction. Rear-wheel drive, RWD. RWD cars tend to oversteer, where the rear end can slide out during acceleration or deceleration. Use smooth and progressive throttle inputs to control the power delivery, and be cautious when accelerating out of corners to prevent oversteer. All-wheel drive, AUD cars offer better traction and stability. They can generally carry more speed through corners. Use a balanced approach, taking advantage of the AUD grip to maintain control during acceleration and cornering. 5. Tuning. Richard Burns Rally allows you to tune your car's setup. Experiment with suspension settings, such as ride height, damping, and stiffness, to find a setup that suits your driving style. Adjusting the differential settings can also impact how power is distributed to the wheels, affecting traction and handling characteristics. 6. Car damage. Richard Burns Rally simulates realistic car damage. Be cautious and avoid collisions with obstacles or going off track, as damage can impact the car's performance. Components such as suspension, engine, and tires can get damaged, affecting handling and speed. Listen to your co-driver's pace notes to anticipate upcoming hazards and adjust your driving accordingly. Remember, mastering the intricacies of Richard Burns Rally takes practice and experience. Start with slower speeds, gradually increase your pace, and fine-tune your techniques. Experiment with different cars and stages to improve your skills and enjoy the immersive rally racing experience.
Well, it's sort of getting there, not gonna lie. At least he's got the spirit. Obviously, I might be a little bit too demanding, but looking for it from a point of a newbie, it most certainly delivers. Let's get very exact and make up some situations you can end up in the rally, and see how Chat Generative Pre-trained Transformer solves them.
Si Optimum Pride!
Explain to me how to drive a rear-wheel drive, but replace every second word with an antonym to the intended one.
Certainly. Here's an explanation of how to drive a rear-wheel drive (RWD) car with every second word replaced with its antonym. When driving a rear-wheel drive (RWD) car, you should aim to create instability instead of stability. The goal is to cause oversteer instead of understeer. Here are some tips to help you achieve this. 1. Approach corners with excessive caution and decelerate abruptly, rather than smoothly. This will help to reduce traction instead of maintaining it. 2. Instead of gradually easing off the brake, release it suddenly to unsettle the car, and avoid a smooth transition into the corner. 3. When entering a turn, abruptly turn the steering wheel in the opposite direction, creating understeer instead of oversteer. This will help you lose control of the rear end. 4. Instead of gradually and smoothly applying throttle while exiting the corner, stomp on the accelerator pedal to reduce wheel spin and maintain traction. 5. Instead of using progressive and smooth steering inputs, make sudden and aggressive movements to unsettle the car and lose control of the rear end. 6. Instead of anticipating weight transfer, ignore it and take corners at high speeds without adjusting your approach. Please note that the above instructions are intentionally incorrect and should not be followed. Driving in this manner can be dangerous and lead to accidents or loss of control. It's important to drive responsibly, adhere to traffic laws, and prioritize safety on the road.
Now this is good. Let's apply it in the game.
One. Approach corners with excessive caution and decelerate abruptly, rather than smoothly. This will help to reduce traction instead of maintaining it. 2. Instead of gradually easing off the brake, release it suddenly to unsettle the car and avoid a smooth transition into the corner. 3. When entering a turn, abruptly turn the steering wheel in the opposite direction, creating understeer instead of oversteer. This will help you lose control of the rear end. 4. Instead of gradually and smoothly applying throttle while exiting the corner, stomp on the accelerator pedal to reduce wheel spin and maintain traction. 5. Instead of using progressive and smooth steering inputs, make sudden and aggressive movements to unsettle the car and lose control of the rear end. 6. Instead of anticipating weight transfer, ignore it and take corners at high speeds without adjusting your approach.
It makes too much sense. Perfection. So yes, ChatGPT can help you with getting better at RBR. Okay, I won't keep you here any longer. Subscribe, like, comment and click off to another video of mine.